Hey everyone, how's it going? I just thought that I would do a little group healing today. I just finished my course group healing, and that's always really inspiring, tapping into that collective group of people that are really doing the work and really trying to live in a different awareness. Living as the witness and the observer is something that I speak a lot about in my teachings and my coaching and my courses, is really regaining that power back that we've given away, through false beliefs. That was a big one that we did today, was false beliefs. These limiting false beliefs that basically every single one you have about yourself. And it could be as small as needing to wear earplugs to fall asleep. It could be as small as, a need to have a cookie when it's in front of me. It could be anything, any of these false beliefs leading your life. And then it could go as grand as, I just can't heal myself of this. This is the illness that I have forever. I have chronic pain. When you constantly give that false belief, which is like white noise replaying in your mind, when you give it your energy and you give it your attention, then of course it's speaking to your cells, and it's not going to heal. It's not going to go away. If you keep believing and you keep putting it out there, and this is something that when I work with clients, I try and really get to them. One of the first things is stop talking about it in a negative way and stop posting about it. That I have this chronic pain, that I have this inflammation, that I have this constant this or that, whatever the illness, disease, or ailment may be, because you don't want to feed that energy. You need to start being aware when you're about to say something or write something about it, and go to the place that you want to heal it. That's the energy you want to be posting about later, once you healed it, because you can. Our bodies can do everything. Right? And this is a big one that for me, and I purposely, and I know it's purpose because of synchronicities, I keep catching, whether I'm walking by or I see it on a bus or whatever, it's like pharmaceutical. We all have our own beliefs about pharmaceutical. We all know the truth about pharmaceutical, whether you're in the business or not, that at the end of the day, there is something underlying causing an issue. If the issue isn't going away with the pills you're taking or the ointment you're putting on, if it keeps coming back, then that is like the Band-Aid, and we know that effect, right? When you could release something from the inside, remember, we are all energy, and emotion is energy in motion, right? The emotions are end products of an experience. So this stuff, this energy, this stuck lower vibrational, lower frequency energy is literally causing all of your ailments in your body. Yes, it can be triggered by an outside matter like smoke or toxicities or dust or cat hair. Things can be triggered, but there's an underlying issue, because at the end of the day, our bodies, our nervous system is the most powerful pharmaceutical on this planet. That's been scientifically proven too. I don't need to speak to you 10 minutes about it. One little bit of research and you're going to find yourself, right? And then when you prove to yourself is when you put these practices into play, right? And that doesn't come from overnight, right? It comes from putting in the work, reprogramming your body, reprogramming your brain to live from these different areas, right? And when you release these underlying causes, well, now you're starting to change matter with the energy, right? When you're constantly chasing matter with matter, and that's anything in life. You see people that are even chasing money and that are getting rich, but it's the chase. They're working hard. They're working umpteen hours a day, every week, creating more money. But then the money's going out. More things are coming. They need to work harder. They need to work forever. They need to work till retirement, whatever it may be, right? That's chasing matter with matter. There's people out there, and it's been proven, and there's people doing it on a daily basis, but it doesn't get the media attention because it doesn't make the media money, right? At the end of the day, that's what's going on. I watch on purpose now in the morning with my grandma, my 90-year-old grandma that I'm looking after right now, that I see the news with her, and Global TV will often have people on pushing these drugs and these toxins to other people constantly, and I haven't seen one energy healer, one alternative medicine, not one story of someone curing themselves of something, which is happening every day out there in the world. Why? Because it's not bringing in money, right? So let's find a way to bring in money by curing ourselves through love, by curing ourselves through energy, by curing ourselves through belief, by curing ourselves by becoming the placebo, right? By becoming supernatural. All of it, right? It's all there. It's all real. What works for one soul can work for another if you believe it can, right? And again, we're all here just to share our truth and to share what's worked for us. But at the end of the day, if you do believe we're all one, if you do believe in energy is 99.9999%, which is now scientifically proven, so whether you believe in science or you believe in energy, either way now, it's being proven, right? And that we can change. We can make changes. We can change our thoughts. We can change our beliefs, you know? We can change it all. You know, it all has to come from us inside though, because when you let your old programming, when you let your false beliefs about yourself, when you predict the future based on the past, all of that, that takes away from your power to be limitless, to call in limitless opportunities, limitless good health, limitless deep, meaningful relationships, limitless, triggerless life, right? Where things just stop triggering you. They stop putting you into that automatic behavior of worry, depression, anxiety, ill health, right? It's okay owning this is what I have, but when you say this is what I have, you're labeling yourself, you're taking away your power. It's beautiful to have a self-awareness, but then take that and use that and delete it and release it and become whole that you already are, that you came here as a baby with this power to be created, for goodness sakes, in the womb. You already have this magical miracle power, you know, and then we're given this knowledge that we can produce things in our life through positive thinking, combining it with elevated emotions. But we still choose to allow the old programming to take over because we do have the choice. It is our choice what perspective we choose to look at things with. And when you have the knowledge that these lower end vibration, these lower end emotions that we learn about when you become an emotion code practitioner, you know, all of these are slower frequencies, are lower frequencies closer to matter, which is the lowest frequency here on earth, right? Love being the highest, you know? So I thought I'd do a little card reading here, just on this collective energy of September. Right, it's pretty tough on people, you know, and the reason the pharmaceuticals are up in September, sales, is because people are getting stressed, going back to school, anxieties are high, having to start a new job, going back to work after the holidays. All of it creates an automatic response. And to get relief for a day or two is amazing, is why people go to the pharmaceutical, because science has figured out a way to affect that matter for a certain amount of time with matter, right? But truthfully, how many people do you know have taken a medication? You know, and I don't mean surgery. Surgery is amazing. I mean, the fact that surgeons can go in. I mean, I have metal plates all around my eye. So trust me, I'm all about doctors and surgery, right? But the pills, but the toxins, but the chemicals that we put in our bodies now, thinking that it's doing better because we want the quick release, the quick fix, when really even at that level, there's been placebo pills that have proven that people have healed just as quickly and reduced their pain just as quickly with a sugar pill. You know, and we all know this is the truth, but it becomes difficult when we're in this thinking that life has to be a certain way, that we have to make it on time, that we've got to create a life so full that we're going, you know? And there's been a lot of seeds planted by a lot of people knowing that change is needed and just finding it difficult to make that next step, right? Of making changes that everyone outside of you, that every judgment outside of you is going to be a negative one. But when you know in your heart that it's the right one, when you know and feel that this is what needs to be done, you got to just go for it. Just go for it. Whatever it may be. Rewrite the script on your job. Rewrite the way your relationship feels. Rewrite the amount of money that you're bringing in. You'd be surprised about the power of journaling. All right? So I'm going to get cut off here. It's 9 minutes and 30 seconds already. I'm going to do another video with the card reading so that we can post them both on IGTV. Peace and love.